In 2026, the job market is going to change forever, and you need to stay ahead. Jobs are no longer going to be how they were. The definition of a job has gone back centuries, and how it's been has been the originality of where it started out. Factories. Jobs as how we know them now were created for factory workers. Factory owners needed predictable, routine people to go and do work in the factories. It's why the also school system was designed the way it is, to create people to work in the factories. Fast forward 200, 100 years, we are now in a completely different era. We now have technology. Even within technology, we now have a new emerging market in AI. People are different to how they were years ago, in the 1800s. There is much more opportunity than ever before. It is why, starting in 2026, and it's even started previous years, the job market is going to change forever. Jobs won't exist. Let me tell you what they will be replaced by in this video, and how you can take advantage of it to make sure you're not left redundant. You're not left twiddling your thumbs while people are making money, providing value. Before we start, my name is Tion. I am a communications coach. I help professionals communicate their value with confidence and competence. If you would like training with me one-to-one, then click the link in the description below and me or my team will reach out to you. There's three things. Where's my rubber? Let me get my rubber. One sec. There are three things that I would like to discuss. Three ways the job market is going to change immensely, not just in 2026, but going forward 10 years, 20 years from now. This is how careers will be. Number one, you probably know AI is going to take a lot of jobs, which is why jobs won't exist. Let me define what I mean by jobs. Cashiers, waiters in restaurants, car washers. You know the type of jobs I'm talking about. The minimum wage, just finished college, or just coming out of high school. You just want to get a quick, £5 an hour, £10 an hour. Those jobs will be gone. They've already started being taken by technology, by AI, by robots, and it's going to increase in the next 10 years, starting next year. So what will these things be replaced by? Or what will these people who work these jobs need to be doing? Jobs are going to be replaced by careers and vocations. Let me explain what these two things are. Career you're most likely familiar with. Vocation is pretty similar. People will need to be able to build a career and a vocation. They need to have something that is theirs, something that provides value, something that they own. It will need to be able to be monetized, need to be able to be scalable, need to be able to be branded. You will no longer be able to just work a simple 9 to 5. You need to be doing other things alongside it. One of the things that Daniel Priestley, a big inspiration of mine, one thing he says is in the future, people will no longer work 9 to 5 casual office jobs. People still might do that, but that will just be one part of their pie. On the side, now that we have AI, now that we have apps that can build apps in 2 minutes, people will say, okay, yeah, I work an office job, but I also do content. I also develop an app. I also do public speaking. You're already seeing this now. And this will just increase in the next 5 years, 10 years, etc. So careers and vocations are things you own, your skills, how you provide value, your personal brand. So jobs will be no more. The casual, cashiers at McDonald's and stuff, they're going to be gone. And this will force you to level up your skills. You need to be able to provide value with an in-demand skill set. Now, once you've chosen your in-demand skill set, and I say it like it's easy, it took me a while, a lot of failure, but you will learn, you will find it. Just try things. If you don't know what you're good at, keep trying things. Try to start a business, try to do public speaking, try to lead a team. Just try different things. You'll learn things about yourself and you'll realize what you are good at. That is exactly what happened to me. And now I found my calling and passion in communication coaching, which is my career/vocation. In the next 30 years, you'll still see me doing this. Now, it won't be my main thing, perhaps. As I said, this will be my business, but in the background, I might be an investor. In the background, I might have an app. People have the option of doing more things now. So what I also want you to do is take down these 3 things. These 3 things will help you when it comes to building a career. Number 1, let me do 3 things. Number 1, we have AI. Number 2, we have communication. Number 3, we have a personal brand. And number 4, we have networks. So let me do 4 instead, actually. I'll give you 4. Communication ties into these 2. But let me start with AI, the more technical one. Now, true, AI will be the reason why people lose their jobs, but it will also be the reason people get skilled even more. If you use AI to your advantage, you will be skilled. I was somebody who I didn't really like AI. I used to get a bit, it's going to take my job. That was until I realized if I use AI, how much more valuable will I come? I use AI in every part of my business now. AI is going to keep me employable, going to keep me in demand. Another example that Daniel Priestley said, he's a big inspiration of mine. The way he described AI is this. Pretend you're at a restaurant. You walk in, imagine they've got nice red walls, they've got brilliant designs, the tables are clean, they're nice, the atmosphere is amazing, it's not too loud, it's not too quiet, it's just right. They've got music playing, soft, lovely music to make you feel at home. The waiters, they greet you. They take your orders, they're charismatic. They pay attention to you. They compliment you. You just feel like you're $1 million. You feel like you're royalty. That is the experience of a business, of a person, of a career, etc. The experience. What you don't see, however, in the restaurant that is all of the operational things happening on the back end, in the kitchen, getting in the ingredients, liaising with suppliers. This is the operational side of things. Let's split this into 2. So we have the experience, the human touch, the human element. Then we also have the operational side of things, the business, the logistics. We have the human touch, the communication. But then we also have the AI, the tech, the logistics. This is me. And this is how the top CEOs, the top personal brands are using AI. They are training their ability to create good human experiences, using communication, using charisma, training themselves in speaking. But they are also able to utilize AI to build more efficient operations, to deliver their operations. When you combine both, I always say, the best CEOs are able to combine their technical expertise with communication. And this is how you are going to utilize AI to stay employable, to become somebody who people recognize and who people want to work with. You are going to develop not only your communication skills, but also your ability to systemize and make an operation using AI. Now, communication. Let me come back to communication because these things tie into this. Communication is all there truly is. So whenever I speak on something, I'm speaking on communication. Personal branding. Personal branding is so important, and it's going to become even more important next year and the years following that. Now, social medias like LinkedIn have completely transformed this. On LinkedIn, did you know that 2% of the people who use LinkedIn actually post? The rest of the people on LinkedIn just scroll and like and comment and watch content. They don't post, they're not a creator. So imagine if you took initiative and said, okay, I want to build a career/vocation. I want to be known for something in my industry to make me more employable, to make me more visible. And only 2% of the people on one of the biggest professional networks in the world, the biggest, don't post. Okay, so if I post, what does that mean? People see me as an authority. People see me doing something that they're too scared to do, which gives me what? Power, gives me authority. The recruiter who's looking for somebody to hire, even they're too scared to post. So what happens when you do? They see you. They want to learn from you. Building a personal brand isn't just LinkedIn. It isn't just even online or social media. I said this at an event I spoke at the University of Liverpool. At the university. And I said, people automatically think personal branding is all to do with the social media. That is a big chunk and you can leverage it. But personal branding is also in person as well. You can develop a personal brand of being somebody who always asks questions around the office. In your class or in your school, you can develop a personal brand for being somebody who always gets their homework in on time. Being known for something, having a reputation is having a personal brand, whether online, whether in person. Utilize both, however. When you utilize one, you get the other. Personal branding is going to make this and this so much easier. And also this, networks. The old saying rings true. It's not what you know, it's who you know. However, that saying can be a bit misscrewed because what you know is very, very important. What you know is how you get the networks. However, being a good communicator, having a personal brand, having communication skills, and utilizing AI will make you easier to attract people who you want to network with. Networks can get you into rooms that your skills can't, that what you know can't. Don't try to fight one with the other, both work the same. Develop your skills and also develop your networks. Because your skills might get you into a room. But then the people who you meet in that room might get you into another room that was 10 times bigger. So making sure that you are doing both, developing your communication, your networking skills, while also developing your skills, while developing your personal brand, and also your ability to utilize AI. To recap, we have four things included. The whole premise of this video, jobs are going to be gone in 2026 and moving into the next 10 years. They're going to be finished. Also, I want you to start utilizing AI. You have two sides of AI. You have the experience, the human touch, the human element. Then you have the operational side, the business, the systems. What I also want you to do is improve your personal branding. Get personal brand colors. Treat yourself like Apple. You are a company. You are a corporation. You are a brand. Get your colors. My colors are black and gold. Get your logo. I have a logo. Get your Instagram, your social medias. Also choose what you want to be known for. Do you want to be the copywriter? Do you want to be the marketer? Do you want to be the public speaker? Who do you want to be? Number 3, networks. Your networks can get you into rooms that your skills might not be able to. Who you know, and when you develop a good reputation, when you are charismatic, when people know you for a certain thing, they will recommend you to other people. This is how you transition from working jobs in 2025 to starting a career in 2026. Because when you start a career, you are now your own business. You're no longer going to Indeed to search for jobs. Jobs are coming to you. Careers are coming to you. Not jobs, excuse me. Opportunities are coming to you. And not outside your career. Opportunities for business, for public speaking, for investment. Treat yourself like a brand. Why? Because you are. A few things I want to leave with you before we end this video. Number 1. People will value purpose over paychecks. We are moving into a new era of work. Work is no longer about money. Work is no longer about how much can you pay me. Work is now about purpose. Work is also now about freedom. People will value freedom over a firm. People now are looking for flexibility, working from home, flexible hours, etc., 4-day work weeks. People also want to be able to have mentors over managers. Remember those old school organizational charts where it's got the CEO at the top and then the employees and the managers breaking down? Yeah, that is going to be gone. Companies are going to become much more round, much more circular, much less of a structure going up, but more so going around. And this is one of the reasons why. People will want to work with their mentors. And what have their mentors done? Their mentors have built personal brands. That is how they attract people. If you have aspirations of looking to start a business, to hire people, keep in mind all of these things. Keep in mind all of these things. And people will also value teams over time. When I say time, I mean routine, the 9 to 5, the working hours. People will want to spend time with people they like, as opposed to, I clock in at 9, I clock in at 5, I clock out at 5. No. People are going to say, I start work at 9, but I'm enjoying working with my team. I might stay up a bit longer. People are going to value so much more about the whole experience of work. Why? Because, number 1, people will be able to leave work. Work is no longer going to be about money. It's going to be about purpose, about freedom, about interacting with like-minded people, about mentors. The old school way of in the 80s even of going to work just to get money and pay bills, that's going to be done because people are going to have options. You have people making thousands per month with crypto, with stocks. That's going to become much, much more common. This has been how jobs will change starting in 2026. And tell a lie, this has been going on since COVID. But it's going to get even more rampant in the next year or so. And in the next 10 years, it's going to be a fact. If you just work a normal job, you're going to be looked at weird. So start now. Really start now. And your communication links everything I've talked about in this video together. Your communication is how you create experiences. Your communication is everything. It's how you attract people to work with you. It's how you get clients. How you create that experience of sitting down in a restaurant, the things coming to you, lovely music, lovely smell. My name is Tion. As I said, I'm a communications coach. I help professionals increase their pay, deepen their relationships using effective communication. If you would like to be trained by me, then reach out below and me or my team will get back to you.